Hey, it's Hip Hop and R&B on 103.5, the Beat Pop and Keith live, and I have some very special guests in the studio. If y'all know anything about Papa Keith, I always rock heavy with law enforcement. I think what they do is very selfless, very brave. I thank them for their service the same way I would thank someone in the military for what they do, and firefighters as well. So I'm going to say the same to my very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Charles Stennett from Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, Human Resources Office.
Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Nah, that's what's up. So why would Human Resources be here in my studio today?
We're here doing a recruitment event, and what we're trying to do is get people to apply to our upcoming job opening, which is going to be from Saturday, June 28, 2025, to July 14th, which is a Monday, June 2025. Sorry, July 20th. 25.
I love it. So, for you guys to come to a hip-hop station, I would assume that we are looking for, to recruit some brown and black people into,
Yeah, our recruiting event now is going to be for everybody.
I know it is, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, we're
just talking to my people for a moment.
Yeah, we're hitting up all the radio stations. We're trying to get events out there.
Let's peel it back. Let's peel it back, brother. This is me and you talking, and I love what y'all are doing, and that's why I really wanted y'all to be here. Because what happens usually is when recruitment happens and when certain things happen, we don't get to know about it. When I say we, I mean brown and black people.
Of course.
And I'm intentional about speaking to our people and letting them know that.
Right.
So I'm proud of you and your team for wanting to be here and wanting to talk to my audience. And yes, we do know that y'all recruit everybody and we know all that stuff, but I'm cutting through that just to make our people feel special, to know that you're here, letting them know that there's an opportunity for them.
Oh, most definitely. We want to represent the community, and as a community, we have representation with everybody.
Yeah.
Whether it's blacks, browns, Hispanics, anybody want to be represented. And of course, that's why we're here right now, to get that recruitment effort going.
So I'm really giving you your props.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm really happy you're here. You know what I mean? Can you talk to some of the benefits? I mean, you actually being involved in it. Can you talk to some of the benefits that, some of the positions may have?
Yes, definitely. Just some of the benefits, and of course there's many. We have health benefits, vision, dental that's available. We also have, the starting pay is a paid academy, which is going to be $49,000.
Oh, wow.
And then once you graduate the academy, it bumps up to a starting base salary of $62,000.
This is good.
Yes, most definitely. And of course, that's just the base salary, because you have incentives on top of that. Night differential. You have, if you go to a specialized unit, you can get up to 10% increase in pay from that. So there's many opportunities to definitely make more money, but that's definitely the starting base pay.
That's so amazing. And I want to tap into something like doing what you do, you're actually serving your community.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And I think people need to look at that in a better spectrum. You know what I mean? I think, what I've always tried to do in the past is kind of let people understand, even when I do my events or I do my community stuff, although I do it with hip hop flair, I always involve our officers. I always involve our law enforcement to let people know, these are people too. These are our cousins, our friends that just have this specific job. And their job is to be in the community and to serve the community. You know what I mean? And try to kind of get more of a positive connotation when it comes to law enforcement, especially here in South Florida. So, I think that approach, can also help people to understand, you want to serve your community? Law enforcement.
Yeah, you hit it on the head 100%. And again, reaching out to, all the radio stations, including, 103.5 The Beat, is to get out there in the community so that they see their face. They see me, and they see that I look just like them at the end of the day.
Right.
And with that effort, hopefully they say, hey, if he can do it, he can be a lieutenant in Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. I can definitely make it. So that's again, why I'm here to reach out.
See, now we cooking. Now we cooking. I got you. I need you, bro. So that's really what I want to, kind of drive home.
Right.
I want to drive home because I think there's so many of us that want to do good, that want to do for the community and do for other people, but they're just not connecting law enforcement with that. Because I would attest, even in my own experience, look, I've had bad interactions with law enforcement back in the days, and I've had really good ones. Right. I've had law enforcement that's given me opportunities that could have probably changed this, the direction of my life, and they saw me more than whatever it was and decided to give me an opportunity and a chance. You know what I mean? So, like, we need more of that.
Oh, 100%.
So instead of complaining about the negative, well, then why don't you be a part of the positive? Why don't you
Correct.
engage in, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
especially with them damn benefits y'all got, you're making it easy now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain with you at all. Once again, you hit it right on the head. It's the reach out to the community to make them see and understand that not everybody's interaction was great with the police or with Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office or any other police department out there. So it's just to change that negative connotation. Where if you want to go out there and make a difference, you can do that again by getting hired by Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office and be that change that you want to see in your community or to give back to your community. However you want to do that. This is definitely a start or one way that you can do that.
Yeah, man, and shout out to Rosie as well because I got it. Well, let me put some respect on her name.
Sheriff Rosie Cordero Stutz. Yes, definitely.
The chief, the top cop here in Miami-Dade County. I got a chance to interview her when because of course it's an elected seat.
Correct.
When she was going up for that seat, and she seemed really cool, and she's done a lot of service, over the years. So I just want to give her a shout out. But let's get to it now. What are the steps now to try to get a job with you guys?
The first step again is when that job opening opens up on Saturday, June 28, 2025 to Monday, July 14th, 2025. Go ahead and go to www.mdso.com or www.miamidade.gov/jobs. Both of those pages are going to take you to our hiring page. You're going to have to fill out the online form and make sure you select the probationary deputy sheriff, because that's going to be the job opening that you're going to be applying for.
Are there any age requirements?
Yes. So you have to be 20 when you apply, but 21 once the academy starts. So if you just turned 21, you're going to have to wait. But if you're going to be turning 21 in that same year, then yes, you can go ahead and apply. But you have to be 21 years of age when the academy starts.
That's what's up. Any higher age limit, or it doesn't?
It doesn't matter. There is no cap. So you can be from 21 years old to in my class I had a 45-year-old.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
that's what's up. As long as they could manage the physical requirements as well.
There is a physical fitness exam or physical fitness test. It's called a job-related task assessment, JTA that we call it for short. It is a rigorous physical assessment test, but again, you just want the top personnel to be selected. You can go to YouTube actually and type in Miami-Dade JTA, and that video will come up. And it's also on social media pages as well. And I'm actually the star of that.
That's what's up. Congratulations, man. So how does it feel to be a sheriff now?
The sheriff's department, again, like with any transition, again, it's only been a few months. We started in January when Sheriff Cordero Stutz was elected. But it's been a transition, and so far, so good.
That's what's up.
We're getting our autonomy from Miami-Dade County. And again, we still have that transition period that we're going through.
Of course.
But so far, so good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'd be remiss if you didn't introduce the beautiful young lady that is accompanying you today. She's also from Trinidad and Tobago, her heritage at least. Could you please mention her and give her a shout out?
Yeah, she's from our public affairs office, and I'll let her do that herself.
All right, let's put the mic on her, and there you go.
Hi, I'm Detective Samantha Chun with Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, Public Affairs Office.
That's what's up. So can you explain a little bit about, what your job does? Because he also talked about when you apply and when you get in, there's not, there's other departments that you can go to. It's not just one thing. It's not just being, the cop on the beat, so to speak, but there's other areas and other things that you could get into once you get on the force,
we have a lot of specialized units. So the unit I'm in, and we deal directly with media. So that's why we had a conversation, right?
Yes.
But we have our priority response team that they go out first to scenes, high priority scenes. We have our SRT, which is special response team, similar to SWAT. So those are the more tactical units. We have community affairs. So people who really want to give back to the community, they usually would try to go there. We have they have therapy dogs. So if you work well with dogs, that's a great place to be. We also have the tactical canines. So you'll probably see them like at the airport, things like that. We also have divers. We have Marine Patrol. It's Miami-Dade County. We have everything.
Yeah.
So Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office is a great place to be. It's a great place to apply. Get your feet wet.
That's
it.
what's up. Well, I'm excited to work with you guys. Next year, March, I do a festival every year. I didn't do it this past year because I ran for office and I couldn't do it. But where I bring out all of your toys. So we had the helicopter, we had everything, we had all that good stuff. We even had some of the canine and all that to come out and, and interact with the community. Right. So we're looking forward to having you again next year, March.
Can't wait.
Excited about it. All right. Thank you again, both of you, for your service, for what you do. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Anything that you need from us, we are here to help you in what you're doing to get the word out as well. All right.
No, thank you for having us. We really appreciate the opportunity to come and speak to your listeners. You have thousands and millions of listeners out there all over the world because you are on iHeartRadio and everything like that. So we really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to reach out all your viewers.
All love. We partners in this. Just give them the website one more time.
Yes, the website's going to be www.mdso.com or www.miamidade.gov/jobs. And that's where you can go ahead and apply June 28, 2025, which is a Saturday, to Monday, July 14th, 2025.
Well, we're going to drop this interview on Saturday specifically for that. So by the time they hear that, they can just apply right away because I don't want people to forget. So we'll drop this on Saturday. So if you're listening right now, you can apply right now. Let's get it. Thank you again. Appreciate your service.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Thank you for your support.
Yay!
That was awesome. That was awesome.
You put me Johnny